Jetpack Mania. Here's the homework. Of course, it's all. It looks like they just volume. They don't make you calculate an edge here, so it's just length times width times height. Just don't forget to label, please. Centimeters cubed, feet cubed, inches cubed. Same thing down here. Hole will be 12 yards long, 7 yards wide, 3 yards deep. Right, deep is the same as height. Right, so how much space does the water take up in the ground? Just the same thing. 15 feet and 8, 15, 5 and 8. What is the volume of the storage room? Again, length times width times height. Okay, easy peasy. All right, backside. These are all the same. Brittany has a gift box in the shape of a cube. Of each side, it measures 15. Remember, if it's a cube, length times width times height is just 15 times 15 times 15. They're all the same in a cube, right? That's what's special about it, because it's got square faces. Okay, this one, Max packs cereal boxes into a larger box. The volume of each cereal box is 175 cubic inches. What's the approximate volume of the large box? Remember, it's approximate because you've got this little gap here on the sides, just like when we pack almost anything. Remember, I want to find out how many boxes there are, which is the same as calculating the volume. It's the volume in reference to cereal boxes. So it's 2 boxes by 3 boxes by 4 boxes. How many boxes is that? 2 times 3 is 6, times 4 is 24, right? And then I multiply that by my cubic inches here. This is one of those hard problems. What I would do, you can do it a couple of ways. It's 1/8, 3/8. I see here, so it's 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8. I always want eighths because I'm gonna have to add all of these up. Okay, so in health class, to just record the weights of the sandwiches they have for lunch. The weights are shown in a line plot below. What is the average weight of one sandwich? Remember, the average weight is the total weight divided by the TDP, which is the total data points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 data points, so I'm gonna have a divisor of 10 in the end. I have to take my 1/8 and multiply by how many I have. I've got 2 here, so I have 2 over 1 times 1 over 8. 2 times 1/8. I've got 2/8. This to combine here is 2/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 times 2/8. So I write it's 4 over 1 times 2 over 8, which is 8 over 8, which is just 1. So you could pull that one out if you wanted to. 3/8 times 2, right? So 2 over 1 times 3/8 is going to be 6/8. And then here I've got 4/8 times 2. So 2/8 times 2 over 1 times 4 over 8 is 8/8. So these two here are 8/8. I could just pull those out and make them a 2 and then add that together and see what I get. It is going to work out to be a whole number. That's how I would approach it. You can approach it in a lot of different ways. That's how I would do it, is make sure I get this all dialed in here first. Okay, Chloe has 20 unit cubes. How many different rectangular prisms can she build with the cubes? Remember, I multiply 3 numbers to get equal to 20. So an example might be 20 times 1 times 1, or 10 times 2 times 1. So try how many numbers I can get to multiply 2 numbers to get 20, right? There's another one that I could use. And then, can I break one of those 2 numbers off and make a third number? For example, I might, if I want to do 10, I know that 2 times 5 is 10, right? So I could go 2 times 5 times 2. 2 times 5 is 10, times 2 is 20. So that's another one that I could do. Okay? All right. And then this one is time. A movie starts at 2:35. It lasts for an hour and 45 minutes. I can do 235 plus 145. I'm going to get a 0 and an 8 and a 3. Well, 80 minutes doesn't count, right? So I subtract 60 from it to get a 20, and then I add the hour over here. Right? So I do looks like 420. Okay? Or I can add 25 minutes and then add another 20 minutes to get my 45 and then I add an hour. Or I can try it with a clock. Okay? However you want to try it. Most people don't have like clocks on their hands, so it's kind of tough to do it that way. All right. Good luck. If you have any questions, let me know.